dear Minister Baerbock, dear Annalena, for organizing this very timely conference as we meet here in Berlin for this landmark event. Indeed, this is against the background of the aggravation of the security situation in Ukraine, and also against the background of what we have discovered in terms of war crimes in this country. And I would like to reiterate the fact that it is absolutely clear that Russia is responsible for these crimes committed in an area of Ukraine which was under its occupation when these crimes were committed. Indeed, all perpetrators must be brought to justice, and I renew the appeal that I made yesterday for the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court to send immediately a team of investigators on the ground in order to collect evidence, in order for the investigation to be based on very solid proof. And Romania continues to work side by side with its partners, with France, with Germany, and all other partners within the European Union in order to increase the pressure on Russia in order to stop this illegal war of aggression against Ukraine. It is imperative, especially against the background of what we have seen in the past days, the massacre in Bucha and other towns of Ukraine, that this illegal aggression stop immediately. And at the same time, we gather here in Berlin for this very important conference because the war in Ukraine, which was illegally started by Russia, produces consequences also beyond the borders of Ukraine. And these consequences are also, creating difficulties to countries like the Republic of Moldova, which is the most affected direct neighbor of Ukraine. I am deeply honored to co-chair today this conference together with my German and French colleagues and friends. And I'm very glad that we are able to launch this Moldova support platform and to mobilize important international assistance for the Republic of Moldova. My firm belief is that through this conference and the launching of the Moldova support platform, we managed to send a powerful message of firm support for and engagement with the authorities in Chisinau. This conference is not just a one-off event. We are here for the long haul to assist and work with our Moldovan friends. And that is why the initiative launched today here in Berlin will help address both pressing challenges, but also medium and long-term development needs for the Republic of Moldova. As we all know, the Republic of Moldova was and is confronted with several overlapping crises and challenges, and with a financing gap that threaten the government's ability to implement the reforms it has committed to. That is why Chisinau needs our immediate and decisive support. And that's why we are here today united and determined to move to another stage, the assistance for the Republic of Moldova. I welcomed during the conference the EU and international support that was swift and consistent so far, but more needs to be done, including by relocating refugees from the Republic of Moldova. Let me brief you on the main points I have shared with my colleagues during the conference. First, I have informed about the support that Romania is providing bilaterally to the Republic of Moldova, more precisely a support package of grants that comprises 100 million euro for development projects, which we will soon start to implement. It was agreed recently during the Romania-Republic of Moldova joint government meeting in Chisinau in February. Second, substantial in-kind humanitarian assistance, more than 72 tons for the refugees that found shelter on the territory of the Republic of Moldova. Donation of large quantities of fuel and tar, worth of 3.8 million euro. A step that we have, of course, coordinated with our Moldovan colleagues, and it is meant to strengthen the Republic of Moldova's energy security in a complicated context. And at the same time, I have announced today that Romania decided to grant fresh money to support the budget of the Republic of Moldova at these critical times, more precisely an additional grant of 10 million euro. Second, I shared Romania's vision on certain key priorities. We need to focus on the longer term in support of the Republic of Moldova, more precisely a robust financial assistance, which is essential to help the authorities cope with the energy crisis, to stabilize public finances, and very importantly, support the objective of implementing reforms, strengthen the rule of law, modernize public institutions, sustain the standard of living. Then on energy security, I stressed that we should look at developing local energy generating capacities to strengthening electricity interconnections, as well as gas connectivity inside the Republic of Moldova and to support gas supply diversification. I also reiterated the proposal for a support group for the Republic of Moldova to be created within the European Commission to help better coordinate and articulate EU and EU member states' assistance for the Republic of Moldova. And third, I have reiterated Romania's firm support for a clear recognition of the Republic of Moldova's European perspective, not just because of the current exceptional circumstances, but because of the clear, genuine commitment of the government in Chișinău. And fourth, only a few words about the Romanian delegation which is joining me. I have a Deputy Minister of Justice who will co-chair this afternoon the roundtable dedicated to the fight against corruption, a Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs who will bring input to the roundtable on humanitarian situation of refugees. And we also co-chair the Fight Against Corruption Working Group in order to transfer expertise in the field of justice and rule of law reform and support the adaptation of the legislation of the Republic of Moldova to EU acquis. One more word about the program that we are launching this year, a professional training program for judges and prosecutors held by the Romanian National Institute of the Magistracy, which is financed by the Romanian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Last but not least, let me inform you that, as I have announced during the conference, Romania will be happily co-host of the next ministerial conference of the Moldova Support Platform in Bucharest in the next couple of months. Thank you so much.
A question to the Prime Minister and to Minister Aurescu. Madam Prime Minister, our concern is great that the situation in the separatist region of Transnistria in the east of the Republic of Moldova might escalate. Should Russia focus on enhancing its attack on Odessa? Are you prepared for such a scenario? And Minister Aurescu, in what way would Romania respond should the Republic of Moldova become the next target of Russian aggression? Thank you.
I only agree with what Prime Minister Gavrilița just said. At this moment, there is no indication that the Republic of Moldova would be involved in the conflict in a way or another. So I don't see any kind of reason to speculate on this hypothesis. I have never done that, so I will not do it now. As far as the possible new wave of refugees is concerned, we have taken into account in Romania this possibility, and we have started to make preparations already, a couple of weeks ago, when information about a possible attack on the Odessa region were available. This did not materialize by now. But as we have coped for the time being with this situation, I am confident that also in the future we will be able, together with the help of our partners, with the help of the European Union, with the help of other international organizations, with the help of a lot of Romanian NGOs and regular Romanians, we will be able to cope effectively with such a situation. Thank you.